Good morning, Skong Gang. My name is Primacon, and I bring you the last bastion of Silksong cope this month. The last cope of the big holy month of June is finally here. I love the Mossback troll tweet so much, but he is kind of right though. A lot of people have quit the Silksong cope. Most people believe that there's no shot of Silksong anytime soon, and I kind of might be in that boat. But it doesn't matter if you're a doubter or a believer. Tomorrow, all doubts and hopes shall be quenched. Everything cleared out when the Nintendo gods arrive at 10 AM Eastern Standard Time. And there's two things you can do. One, support your boy, get 10,000 subs. We're literally only 350 subscribers away. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying the cope. And second, in the spirit of Nintendo, check out some amazing Nintendo deals thanks to today's video sponsor, Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is here to bring you banger video game deals from authorized resellers. No shenanigans there. They're 4.7 star rated and 24/7 customer support. These guys can be trusted and they're here to save your money. In the spirit of the Nintendo Direct, you can get yourself some banger Nintendo games like Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door at a discount. Or get the Nintendo Switch Online membership for 25% off. Doesn't matter 3 months or 12, family or individual, you will get a good deal. Or how about the absolute banger coming out on October 11, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Well, you can get that at 25% off. But Primacon, what about the PlayStation exclusives that came on PC? Can I play those at a discount? Well, yes, I'm glad you asked. Not only can you pre-order the upcoming God of War game at a discount, but remember God of War 2018? Well, Instant Gaming sure does. You can get that beautiful masterpiece for a hefty 64% off. That and many other video game deals on Instant Gaming. Click the link down below to check them out and save your money when you purchase video games and support the channel. Let's start out with what Mossbag is saying. I know he's joking and memeing, but basically, it is very true. If you go to Silksong subreddit, you will see that now it has devolved into normality. Can you believe it? Silksong subreddit and normal? That doesn't go together. That's like Primacon without Silksong cope. Just doesn't make sense. It's literally just people making random sacrifices now. Just normal shenanigans in the Silksong subreddit. Sacrificing people. Making memes. Having fun. It's not gonna last because tomorrow, I think it's gonna go back to how it was after Xbox Gaming Showcase. Because Jesus Christ, after that showcase, the entire community was going insane. Now there's two sides to this shitcoin. Side number one is the believers, and I would like to clarify their points first. Also, if you're wondering which side I'm on, neither. I am devil's advocate for both sides. I just present to you with the reality. It's up to you to cope or deny. Papa Primacon is not gonna make that choice for you. Grow up. So the believers think that because Nintendo did 2 Hollow Knight trials this year, one was in March. It was done in the Korea and Japan region, which is a relatively small region when it comes to the Hollow Knight fan base. And the second trial was done this month in the EU region because of the 6th anniversary of Hollow Knight on the Nintendo Switch. Kadea made a good video about it, saying that she spoke with Nintendo, in which she talked about how it goes two ways. Sometimes developers reach out to Nintendo to ask them to do a free trial of their game, or sometimes Nintendo reaches out to developers, and she doesn't know which one is which. If it's the first case, that Team Cherry reached out to Nintendo to do a Hollow Knight free trial, then that's very interesting, and that's where the Nintendo cope comes from. I know a lot of it is just people saying like, oh, well, this Nintendo, Hollow Knight is popular on Nintendo, and people, you know, they showed off the demo on Nintendo, so Nintendo Direct is going to be the one who's gonna save my marriage and fucking cure my depression. But to add to that fuel, people say that, oh, because Nintendo did a free trial, probably Team Cherry asked them to do a free trial, why now? Because Hollow Knight has never ever had a free trial in its history on the Switch. First time ever. Why are they doing it now? Even Let's clarified what it meant on my channel of like it being the second time and them doing it in Korea and Japan region before. Curious. Very curious. But that's not all for the copers. There's another point stacked on top of the shit sandwich, which is their silence. We have begged Team Cherry to let us know if Silksong isn't gonna be out soon. They didn't let us know that. In fact, they actively ignored all their fans' requests, asking them to tell them if Silksong is gonna be there at the Summer Game Fest weekend, and it didn't show up. Now, people with optimism said, wait, that's not Team Cherry being mean. That just means they have something else cooked up really soon, and a lot of people turned their eyes like a fucking hawk to the Nintendo Direct, and they were like, oh, because Silksong is going to be at the Nintendo Direct, that's why they haven't said anything. That's the reason for the silence. That gotta be it. And the fact that this showcase was leaked by none other than Among Us, your father, it also a good indication that there's going to be third-party games at the showcase because Among Us is dropping a DLC tomorrow. So those are the points in favor of my cope comrades, if you will, that points in the direction of Nintendo Direct having Silksong, which means Silksong news could potentially come as early as tomorrow morning. That is fucking wild. But of course, to my doubters out there, my non-believers, my skeptics, conspiracists, that sounds too good to be true. And that brings me to a doomer point that I have been advocating for, which is that this is the last Nintendo Direct before the announcement of the Switch 2. They keep clarifying it again in this fucking announcement. They again clarified it that there's not going to be a Switch successor during this presentation. Don't expect it, which means that this is the last Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch itself, because in the next one, all the games showcased would probably be on launch titles or titles for Switch 2. Now, going by Nintendo's track record both this year and in the past, their last directs or showcases usually tend to be abysmal, full of shovelware, garbage, absolute crap games that no one asked for. A lot of Nintendo fans are way too excited for this, not just Silksong fans, but if you go to r/Nintendo, so many fans are hoping for things like Metroid Prime 4, a new Donkey Kong game, Super Mario Odyssey 2. Are you fucking stupid? People have way too high of expectations from this showcase. I don't know why. Because even at the end of like the Wii's cycle, like the showcase was shit. It's always like this with Nintendo. If it's the last showcase of your console, it's going to be bad. But not only that, if you go back this year, we had the Indie World in April and we had the Partner Showcase in February. And they were very weak. Like, no offense to the games that were shown there, but they were usually 90% shit. Very, very weak stuff, both in partner and indie. So I don't think the Direct is going to be any different. Which is kind of fascinating, because now the point I made earlier were like Team Cherry, were they just ignoring her for nothing? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's still very possible that they're just going to release a trailer on their website or on their YouTube channel very soon, which would make sense of their silence. But if they're not planning to do that anytime soon, and they're not gonna be showcasing at the Nintendo Direct, and they just decided to ignore their fans for no reason at all, and if Silksong is planned for 2025, the fact that it's going to be 2 years off their predicted date, then one must ask, what is happening, right? What are they doing? And that's a topic I plan to cover in case we don't get news tomorrow, or in June by their own, YouTube channel. So keep an eye out for that, copers. What do you think? Are we winning tomorrow? Are we losing? Either way, you can watch the Nintendo Direct live with your boy Primacon tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here with you crying. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. Primacon signing out.